Hey guys, Tech Made Easy, and thank you so much for clicking on our video today. Here it is, the brand new VRS Design Terra Guard S case for the Z Fold 3. I finally got my hands on it. Now, what makes this unique is it's super protective. First of all, if you want a case that's going to protect this phone, this is it. All right. This has hinge protection, as you can see, as I'm showing you right there on the screen. This also has a built-in S Pen slot. Check that out. Is that nice or what? All right. Now, I'm going to be doing a comparison against the Quickstand Pro. As you know, this has been one of my favorite cases that I'm showing you right now in my right hand. I got it in this hunter green. I love this thing. And I really wanted something that I could, actually have the hinge protected. But I also wanted my S Pen with me to use that once in a while, and this does the job. In this test, what I'm going to be doing is wireless charging testing. I'm also going to see if wireless power share works. I'll check the weight for you. We'll do some really, really nice close-ups. We'll put it on the phone and check it out. So let's get this started. Hi, it's Al from Tech Made Easy with a real quick message. I just want to let you know the video you're about to watch is not sponsored. We went out and bought the products ourselves. So, if you like our video, please give us a thumbs up. It definitely helps. Share our video. And lastly, we hope you subscribe to our channel and become a part of the family. Thank you. So here it is. Here is the packaging. This is how we received it when we got our shipment. Let's go ahead and crack this open and see what we get. So there it is, huh? The Galaxy Z Fold 3 Terra Guard S. And that means that you actually have room for the S Pen, which is nice, and you get the hinge protection. Well, let's go ahead and crack this open. All right, just some paperwork here. Something that mentions the tape. All right. And here it is. Just take this out. So here's the tape, which I'm not going to use, but you can. All right, and I guess this instruction sheet will tell you what to do on the areas and where you place the tape. But I've got, as you know, the Quickstand Pro. I have not used the tape, but this is the one that's got the kickstand. All right. But I'm going to put this aside, and let's go ahead and just take a peek at the case. Let's go ahead and just do a little comparison on the Quickstand Pro versus the Terra Guard S model. Okay. So when we look at the front part, they both seem very similar. Okay. Obviously, this one's the green. It's got a two-tone. The Terra Guard only comes in one color right now. But other than that, it really seems like the same one for the front of the phone. Okay. So just a good look there. So it's the same. It's got some flexibility in it. It's going to give you a little flexibility. This slides right on. I'll show you that in a little while. This slides right on to the front screen. Okay. Now, when you compare, the case here. So again, comparing the Quickstand Pro to the Terra Guard S, it's definitely beefier, right? As you can see. So, they're basically just adding on that hinge cover that, is going to be a little larger to cover the hinge, and also, and we'll show that later, that the pen can get inserted. All right, so the bottoms look very much alike. The sides seem to look a lot alike. And the tops, You know, you got your microphone ports there, okay? But, you know, the story here is this hinge, right? And I think I'd like to show you some things. So you've got 3 pieces here that I hope will last a long time, right? These 3 guys basically, you know, keep this hinge cover on and pull it back. So we'll see. You're not going to know. Now, one thing I also want to show you too is this is another layer in here. So unlike the Quickstand Pro, this is one solid piece. Okay, it's really one solid piece. But in here, and I was wondering why when I was pushing this in. As you can see, that kind of goes in. So this actually has another layer that looks like it doesn't come out. So I'm not going to pull it off because you know what it is? It looks like it connects to here, but they just to give you a little flexibility. But I think this additional layer could help, obviously, with shock. So that's good news. And again, it is a polycarbonate TPU. It's flexible. You know, that gives you a little bit of movement, but not too much movement. And the hinge, as you can see here, if you pull the hinge down, the hinge will pull all the way down. It won't come off, okay? So from what I can see here, this hinge is not made to come off. Let me zoom out a little more. So it's not made to come off. It's just made so that you can take the pen and put it right in and then close. And it's a tight fit. It's definitely a tight fit, but the pen's in there now. No issues. So this will probably get a little looser over time, you know, but I'm going to go ahead and put this on soon so you can see it on the phone. We'll do a couple of tests as well, like wireless charging. We'll see if PowerShare works, right? The wireless PowerShare where you can lay the phone down flat and take this Galaxy 4 and see if I can get power from my phone. So we'll test that as well. All right, but I just wanted to show you, you know, before I put it on the phone. If you're also interested in some of the other Z Fold 3 case reviews we did, here's one that's pretty popular for us right now. And it actually has 4 different cases in this specific review with close-ups and everything. We also did the S Pen case by Samsung and a small demo. And a new case that recently came out by Spigen that actually holds the S Pen, along with 3 bonus cases are included in that video as well. If you want to see them, we'll put the links in the description. All right, we're going to go ahead and put the case on, and then we're going to do some nice close-ups. So take this with the phone open just a little bit, okay? Slide it in from the bottom, push it in from the top, all right? And then push it in all the way, and now you have the bottom on. Top part, I don't recommend that you slide it in this way because I found that for some reason this thing scratches the screen protector that's included with the phone. So simply take it from the bottom, all right, and snap it in on the top. And your case is on, and you're ready to rock and roll. Let's go ahead and take some close looks. So let's start off with the hinge. So as you can see, you've got the VRS design on the hinge, okay? Let's go ahead and look at the back, and you can see, first of all, your camera protection, which I really like. They've got a nice raise on the camera, so I think it'll be really hard to damage the camera, first of all. And you can see the design that they have on the back, just an industrial type design. All right, pretty cool. Let's go ahead and look at the bottom and see how the ports align. So you do have your Type-C, easy access, plenty of room, your speaker grill, and your microphone looks spot on, which is good. Let's go ahead and look at the top of the phone. Again, you see your speaker grill and your 3 microphone, and you can see the microphone holes pretty good, not covered, so really nice there. Now what I want to do is show you the right side of the phone. And so you've got your volume rocker here, and you've got the biometric and your power button here, right? That's what that serves. I like that they opened this up because you can definitely fit most fingers in here. And, you know, for me, biometric, and I'm just going to lightly touch this so you can see the screen lock, unlocked with no problem. I press it again, it locks. Press it, hold it, and it unlocks. So that works really well, the biometric. The volume key works really nice. I have no issues there whatsoever. Okay, so I like that. Again, I like that they opened this up on the side. So you have that additional room. Okay, so real simple, which is nice. Let's take a look at lip protection. And that's going to be huge if you ever drop your phone. So as you can see, it's real beefy. You've got really nice lip protection all the way around, just like the Quickstand Pro. And let's take a look at the hinge. So you could see here as you open the phone up, the hinge just kind of lays on top like that. And so if you lay your phone down, right, you know, you can maybe watch a movie that way or whatever, but that's going to be pretty much the closest thing you're going to get to a kickstand. All right, but pretty cool. Now, if I close this, let's go ahead and look at this hinge, right, and how it works. So you pull this down, you simply, and you can do it with one hand. I was doing it with one hand. So if I pull this down, I can actually push this down. You do need to pull this down all the way in order to get your pen out. Okay, so you take your pen out, you close this, you know, and you're off you go, right? So again, you know, just nice. Take your pen, put it inside, close this. So it seems pretty solid so far, right? Now I will show you the inside of the hinge, okay? So the inside of the hinge has 3 pieces here that look like they're made well. It basically, you know, just pulls the hinge back in. As you can see, that's your protection for your hinge. And those are your mechanisms there that are actually making it where it'll actually just close up when you're done, which is nice. And that's protecting your hinge, which is pretty darn cool. 2 more things I want to show you. And one thing you'll know about the channel is we try to be as detailed as possible. So the hinge protector, you hear that sound and you're thinking, oh, it's banging up against my hinge. Just so you'll know, the way they designed this is there's actually these rubber pieces here and here that are actually just going up against your phone. So it's not plastic that's actually scratching your hinge. They thought of everything when they made this, and these just lay up right up against your hinge. The other thing I want to do is open this up so you can see the inside, because I think I was a little quick in showing you this S Pen holder and all that, right? So when I pull this down, I want you to see that the S Pen is being held by these clips, right? So just so you'll know. And all you do is you take your S Pen out, you use it, and, you know, again, it lays in this slot, right? And you just take it, you put it back in, you close your hinge, and that's it. It's real nice. It is time for wireless charging tests. Now, as you can see, I've got 2 wireless chargers here. I've got the Samsung Trio, which I use at night. I put my watch here. I have a Samsung Galaxy watch, and I put 2 phones here, my iPhone 13 and my Galaxy. But recently, I picked up the EcoFlow Mini Wireless. Now, this is actually a portable power station, but look how small this thing is, right? This is a 300-watt power station. And if you want to see my review on this and this, I will put the links in the description. But this has wireless charging on the top. And so let's see if wireless charging works with this thick case. Let me put this on here. And you might have to wait a second, but it should show up as long as my placement is correct. There it goes. Look at that. So I am now wirelessly charging. And let's see how many watts I'm using. Just give it a second and it'll show up. It probably uses about 5 watts. So look at that. 6 watts, 7 watts. Okay. As you can see, this has got a beautiful display. You can plug in phones. It's got a car charging port. This thing can be charged solar while you're charging your devices if you're going on a camping trip or you want to keep the kids' devices powered in the back seat. So look at that. That worked with this thick case. Now let's go ahead and just see if it'll work with the Samsung Trio charger. Lay that down. Just watch this, see if it turns red. There it goes. So wireless charging is a success. So the Z Fold has a feature called wireless power sharing. And that means that once it's on, and it is, okay, if you take your phone and you turn it upside down, you should be able to take this Galaxy Watch and charge it. So let's see what happens. And check that out. All right. Look at that. Perfect. With this case, I would have never thought that would have worked. I can wirelessly power charge. Now I can tell you this case works with wireless charging, but will not do the power share because of the kickstand in the middle. So just so you'll know. All right. But that's awesome. Let's go ahead and just weigh these two cases. And then what I'll do is I'll put the phone in here with the S Pen and we'll see what it actually weighs. So the Quickstand Pro, all right, if we just lay this on the scale, weighs 2 ounces, okay? Now the Terra Guard S weighs 3 ounces. All right, now let me put it on the phone and we'll weigh it that way as well. All right, we've got the phone on and we've got the S Pen installed. So let's go ahead and actually lay this down and see how much it weighs. 12.8 ounces. Let's go ahead and find out what the phone itself weighs. 9.8 ounces. Well, I'm definitely excited to have hinge protection, and I'm also excited to actually have my S Pen with me, which will be kind of cool. You know, I always worried using the VRS Quickstand Pro, because it didn't have the hinge protection. As cool as this Quickstand Pro case is, I like the kickstand. I didn't use it as much as I thought, but having the exposed hinge just bothered me because if I ever dropped it, my luck would be it would actually hit the hinge and the phone would break. So let's see how this works out long term. I don't know if I'll do a long-term review, but I'll tell you what, if you're watching this video and you have a question, I'll definitely answer it. I'll be keeping this and I'll be using it. I hope this video was helpful. As you know, we're known for detail. I hope you appreciate it. Give us a thumbs up, share our video, and we sure hope you subscribe to our channel. Hey guys, take a moment and give us a thumbs up. We'd really appreciate it. As you can see, Brooklyn, she's waving her tail for you. Take a moment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell and you'll get notified of new videos we come out with. Also, follow us and contact us on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. We'd love to have you. Thank you so much. and have a wonderful day.